So welcome back to the channel, guys. We have 10 sweet and sexy fragrances for you men out there, but women, if you like these, please feel free to wear them. Now I'm focusing on designers in this list. Let me know down below if you want me to do a niche list as well. These are sweet, sexy, seductive, can be well worn on a date night, but in general, if you just want to smell sweet or sexy, grab one of these. They are great. Per usual, fragrance discounts in general. Fragrance by Giorgio Shop, heavily discounted websites to get a lot of designer, niche, and Middle Eastern fragrances. You can also check out Perfume online. I'll link them all down below. In Giorgio Shop, you can get a lot of great designer items in general. Glasses, handbags, accessories, watches, really cool stuff there. Let's hop right into it. Kicking off the list, Scandal Le Parfum. This is a beautiful fragrance from the house of Paul Gaultier. They absolutely nailed the DNA in this fragrance. Pretty simple scent profile with creamy sandalwood, vanilla, and a nice spicy tonka bean. Almost comes across like a smooth iris. This is your safe date night fragrance or your safe sweet fragrance. So if you know you just want to smell sweet, mass appealing, but in a little bit of a sexy, flirty type of way, grab Scandal Le Parfum and you're good to go. So number 9 spot, 1 Million Royal. This is a delicious fragrance that opens up with almost a orange tangerine type of vibe, and as it dries down, there's this creamy vanilla. It's almost chocolatey, but it's not quite there. A little bit of resinous balsamic nuances, some benzoin, a nice floral lavender mid, cardamom spice. Such a unique scent profile. The quality on this one is superb for a designer. Smells very high quality, very unique scent profile, so that's something I appreciate. It doesn't smell like another designer out there, and it certainly doesn't really smell like the 1 Million classic DNA at all. 1 Million Royal is its own orange spicy vanilla concoction at a very high quality, so definitely check this one out. So number 8 spot is just the classic. It's the cacao, the tonka bean, the powdery nuances. It's Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Eau de Toilette. This is the original. This is where it all started for the men's lineup right here. Bad Boy Eau de Toilette is essentially almost like a cocoa shavings fragrance. It's kind of like that shaved chocolate accord. It's not so heavy, sweet, and gourmand. It's a little dry. There is a thin layer of vanilla, but it's spicy. It's warm. There's cocoa shavings, just an air of a chocolate nuance, but it's never so heavy, oozy, dripping, overbearing. It's a phenomenal men's fragrance. I really enjoy wearing this in the cold weather, even in the fall, you know, in autumn when it starts to get a little cold. Definitely check this one out. Number 7, it's our favorite luggage company, Mandarina Duck Black. You guys know. Mandarina Duck Black, don't forget about this fragrance right here. It's, again, kind of like an orange tangerine vibe. A lot of cardamom, a lot of cardamom, and then tons of vanilla. Simple breakdown, but the citrus cardamom in the opening does make it lean a little into like a date night, almost like a woman would want to lean closer in, really smell what you're wearing. There's interesting facets going on. Heavy vanilla at the base just to make this sweet and inviting. Guys, for like 20 bucks, maybe even less, you can't go wrong. Moving on up, we have Y Le Parfum. Don't forget about this one. Yes, it opens up with some fruits, with some apple, but it does dry down to the spicy, manly lavender floral in the mid. And as it gets deeper, there's a little bit of vanilla here. There's a little bit of a spice going on. Phenomenal fragrance, very mass appealing. It's like that classic amberwood citrus, you know, sticky ambroxany based DNA of the original YSL with some added juicy apple and a little bit of a warmer, spicier vanilla, dare I say, cinnamon touch in the base. You can wear this during the day. You can wear this in the summer for sure. But the point is, it is sexy, sweet, and spicy. So moving on up, it's not exactly a designer. Bath & Body Works isn't a designer house per se. They don't make designer clothing or anything like that. I wanted to put them on this list though, because they're not niche. Bath & Body Works Coffee and Whiskey. I want to put you guys on this. If you do like that Black Phantom DNA, you like that chocolate, that whiskey accord in Black Phantom, that little bit of boozy rum, the vanilla, everything about that fragrance you can find in this. It's lesser quality, but it's really cheap and it's honestly not too bad. For about 20-ish Canadian, you can't go wrong with this one. Smells like a very realistic Irish cream accord. You smell it and it's warming. It does literally remind me of coffee. Raw coffee accords, coffee grounds, Irish cream. It's sexy, seductive. Bath & Body Works has no business putting out a fragrance this good. It's a masterpiece in my opinion as far as Bath & Body Works goes. If you like Black Phantom, this is going to scratch the itch. Valentino Uomo Intense, next spot. So this one is kind of like that Dior Homme Intense DNA. It has that citrus in the opening, it has some vanilla, and it has that creamy iris in the mid. I really do like this fragrance. I love the original Valentino Uomo. That hazelnut nuance is present in this one as well. Uomo Intense, it's just dark, mysterious, seductive, checks all the boxes you would want on a date night fragrance, or if you just feel like wearing a sweet and sexy fragrance in general, especially on an evening out. This is one of those fragrances where women will turn their heads when you walk by. They may even ask you what you're wearing. It just smells phenomenal. So moving on up, Tom Ford Noir Extreme, just the original Noir Extreme. Really like this one right here. It smells like coffee, so you get almost this lactonic, milky, frothy dessert-like vibe with a lot of cardamom, a lot of spice. There's some manly lavender in the mid. It's almost gourmand. It teeters gourmand. It's very sweet, but very spicy at the same time. Just a brilliant scent profile, perfectly unisex. This comes across exotic in a mass appealing type of way. You know, when women smell this, they're going to smell something that they haven't smelled before. It smells exotic, maybe a little bit Middle Eastern, but in a nice mass appealing type of way. That coffee vibe, that lactonic cardamom mixed with vanilla, milky accords really does a good job of almost giving a mysterious type of vibe. So definitely give this one a smell. I think you guys are gonna like it. So Stronger With You absolutely came in at number 2. I really like this one. It's just a little less headache inducing than Stronger With You Intensely. That is a beast fragrance. I have nothing bad to say about Stronger With You Intensely, but if you want something a little softer around the edges, a little more rounded, well-rounded for wearing casually and indoors, then get Absolutely. You're gonna get still cinnamon, vanilla, waffle, toffee-like nuances, just an ultimate cozy cold weather fragrance. But to help round it out, it's not so deep, rich, or almost campfire-like. Instead, it's like this nice, warm glow of a rum. And the rum definitely plays into giving more of a softer appeal. So if you want to come across a little more caring or soft or trustworthy towards a woman while still smelling good and sexy and seductive, try this one out. There's something about it that smells safe while still smelling mysterious and sexy due to all the spices. I really enjoy this one. I always like to reach for it. And my number 1 spot for this list kind of alluded to it with Valentino Uomo Intense. It's actually Dior Homme Intense. So Dior Homme Intense, if you just want to go full blown, the Christian Dior scent profile right here, the DNA, Dior Homme Intense is really good. It's not so heavy, sticky, warm, syrupy, you could say, as Dior Homme Parfum, but it's not so light and fresh as the original Dior Homme. It's a good mix with that citrus in the opening, that creamy iris in the mid, that subtle cacao at the base, that subtle chocolate, that nice warm whipped vanilla throughout the whole fragrance. This is for someone who's confident, could also be a CEO, a boss, any of those situations, but likes to have a sweet fragrance known as his signature scent. So you don't necessarily always have to smell like Bleu de Chanel or a Ventus, you know, if you're in the corporate setting. You can wear this, a couple sprays of this, you'll smell sweet and sexy, but professional as well. It's just a sweet, everyday men's fragrance, but of course, date nights, colder weather, this really does shine. Pump the trigger, you know, 4+ sprays and away you go. Phenomenal in a date night situation or a colder weather situation. So that's why Dior Homme Intense is my number 1 spot. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried any of those, some of your favorite sweet and spicy, sexy fragrances for men as far as designers are concerned. Links per usual are listed in the description box, and I'll see you guys in the next video.